What's up, y'all? It's your girl Mocha, and I'm here with
Boodahdarr.
and we here with another artist on the rise.
Yeah,
How you feeling today?
I'm good. It's a
You
beautiful
good?
day outside.
So we just get straight to it. So can you tell me how you got into the music and stuff like that?
So basically, always been heavily influenced. Well, my pops was a DJ. My mom was a fashion designer. So, creativity was like the thing in the family. It's in the blood. And so I was heavy on Wayne. I started really getting into the music around like the Wayne era when you start dropping hella mixtapes. And it's crazy. My brother and I, we had a digital camera. And what we'd do is we'd like set the camera up and record. We like build like a little platform, set the camera up, write our raps. And then my brother had a PSP. I don't know if y'all remember the PSP.
Yeah.
Shout out. Yeah. So he had a PSP. We would play the beat next to the camera so the camera can pick up the sound. And then we had to like get close as hell to the camera, but not like too much. And then we had like read our shit off the paper, to the beat type shit. And then we like upload them videos to Facebook. And just kind of like on some, see what we could do, get some traction. And yeah, from there though, we got some good reviews, some bad reviews, of course. But going forward, it just kind of snowballed because once I got to high school, shout out Mesmer, I had a teacher G Flat, and he was in charge of the music program. But they was like instruments and shit like that. We was rap niggas, so they had a studio ducked off. The shit looked like Chamber of Secrets and some Harry Potter shit. And you like go up these curved stairs, and it's a whole studio. They had a MacBook, the mic, they had the soundboards, and man, we just got to it, got to cooking, and started recording professionally for the first time. And yeah, from there, just kind of been working on my game and trying to develop musically as much as possible.
Okay, so what year was that when you and your brother was doing the PSP thing?
Man, this was like, was in middle school? Yeah, I was kind of like middle school, so this had to have been like 04, 05.
Oh, damn,
yeah.
okay.
It was way
That's a long time ago. So music is life. I did read in your last interview, I don't know if it was your last one, but you did one with Voyage LA.
Yeah,
because I know they be everywhere. I remember the platform in Atlanta, but
That's
they do
crazy.
got one.
I didn't even see that. Did that come out?
Yeah, you didn't see it.
I swear to God, I've been waiting the whole time for they hit me like, yeah, send me your rundown. And I'm like, okay.
It's been out.
I've never seen that.
I low-key think it got a 2022 date by it.
Voyage LA?
Yeah.
Okay.
Either it got a 2022 date by it, or it came out earlier this year.
Yeah,
but I just read it. that's how I knew your mama and what about your mama and your daddy, because they said in there. I had something on there, but you touched on it already.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how I knew your mama was a designer and your daddy was a DJ, because I read that article.
I literally been waiting on that article.
Wow, they didn't
hit me
tell
for that
you.
back in, I think like last year they hit me for that, and I never got word back. And I'm like, all right, maybe they just ain't selecting me. You know what I'm saying? All good.
So look, Voyage, get on your promo team.
Come on, Voyage, man. I gotta at least send me a confirmation email. Damn.
Yeah, but yeah, I did. It was a good article.
Okay,
so my bad, I didn't even know you.
No, it's all good.
But it's a good article.
Yeah.
They touched on your parents, your life, the struggle of being an artist and stuff like that. So it was a good article.
That's
so
what's up.
yeah, I did see that.
Shout out to Voyage.
Yeah, so what you got planned now? Like, what you got coming up with the music?
Man, so I've been working on this album for like 100 years. So that's finally coming to the ending phases. It's titled Demi Veli. I'm gonna give y'all that. That's tidbit, sound clip, sound bite. You know what I'm saying? So Demi Veli on the way. I just dropped a single, Pump Fake, that I'm currently, pushing. It's doing its thing right now. Might be doing Summerfest.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still up in the works. So trying to figure that out. And just staying in the studio consistently, sharpening my skills. And doing things that make sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's like your overall goal with music?
To be honest, that's a good question. Cause I don't know, everybody say if you're gonna do something, try to do it aim to be the top. But I never got into music for that reason. I just the feeling I got from music, specifically when I used to listen to certain artists, Wayne in particular, like that era, just the feeling I got from that music. I always wanted to be I want to make people feel that way too, but coming from me, my words and what I go through, and that was just that. So realistically, even if I had just I get out the game with you know, 150 cult followers. We love Buddha. We love the music he put out. We actually listen to him. I'm cool. Like, and then whatever else happened after that is a bonus. So, you know, I'm really just in it for, like, you know what I'm saying, for the people that do rock with me, the people that hear what I'm saying, and, you know, they can relate. That's what I'm doing it for.
Okay.
Like, you know, I ain't really in it to be a Drake or, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course, that's, you know, that's what I'm working towards, of course, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I think too many artists nowadays, especially indie artists, they put that stress on their back, and it either deters them or they kind of, like, you know, they fizzle out. Because it's like, you know, this ain't no overnight shit. Like, it take years and money and time, and, you know, got to swallow your pride sometimes to get certain stuff done. And so, you know, once they see that's what goes into it, you know, they fizzle out because they be thinking like, yeah, I'm going to drop this track, and then tomorrow, you know, I'm signing a $500,000 Apple Music deal. And that shit don't happen. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I kind of removed that, I don't know the word I'm looking for, but I just kind of removed that expectation, you know, from my career, and like, yo, I'm doing what I can do today, the people that's rocking with me, and we just gonna keep going one day at a time.
Yeah, it's a marathon.
Yeah, it's a marathon.
So,
exactly.
I see, like, you actually had the experience to try to grind in Milwaukee, and then you moved to Atlanta, and I think you were out in LA at some point. Can you tell me your experience of trying to get out in Milwaukee, and then you go into this bigger market where it's celebrities and all these other artists? Like, how was that experience for you?
I ain't gonna lie, the experience was actually a little bit more easier than what I thought it was gonna be. Just because I tell everybody this: if you can make it in Milwaukee, you can make it literally anywhere, and that's facts. And I say that to say, like, you know, Milwaukee is a large part of who I am. You know what I'm saying? How I talk, how I move. You know what I'm saying? How I dress, the whole nine. So like. You know, I brought that essence to Atlanta, and they picked up on it, and they was, you know, because like you said, Atlanta is all, it's lights, it's celebrities, it's, you know, the strip clubs, you know what I'm saying? So like they getting that every day, all day. So it's like, I mean, yeah, I could go out there in a full Givenchy fit, but it's like they gonna be like, all right, nigga, I can go to around the corner and see a nigga in the same fit. Like, they ain't doing nothing for me. So the fact that I brought my own essence, my own, you know, swag, like my own, you know, they was picking up on that heavy, and that kind of made it easier to like move with the music. Cause then once they heard the music, they was like, you know, damn, I didn't know people was making shit like that out there. You know what I'm saying? They was used to the, you know, the certified trapper sound, and like, you know, that's what we known for. So, but I'm like, nah, you know, whole different energy, whole different vibe, you know, coming from me, and they picked up on that, and they resonated with it well.
That's what's up.
And that's pretty much everywhere I go. Like, they number one thing, like, y'all from Milwaukee? And I'm like, yeah, bro, it's people like us in Milwaukee. It's more than corn and beer. Like, so.
You give me a vibe of like, I don't know if you pronounce this name Six Lack or Black, but in Black. Atlanta, because you know Atlanta got that sound, but he don't sound like Atlanta.
Exactly.
So like that's the same thing. That's so if you have to choose between moving back between LA and Atlanta, where would you go for music?
That's a tough one. I love Atlanta. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I don't know, because I feel like both markets are oversaturated, you know. But I'm going to say LA just because Atlanta is oversaturated with rap. That's their main market, you know what I'm saying? LA is just oversaturated in general, like, but it's all types of music. You got actors, you got, you know, fashion designers, the whole nine. So I just feel like it's oversaturated creative city, LA, but you know, when it comes to like rap or music, you know, they still got their own section off market. And then my boy 2.0 out there, he used to live in Milwaukee. That's my main producer on Demi Valley, the album that's dropping. So he moved out there, and he like, bro, come out to LA. I'm trying to tell you. So I would choose LA.
Okay.
Yeah, I say all that to say I'll choose LA.
Yeah, because I mean, I lived in Atlanta. Yeah, okay. And then I got like clients out in LA, so I'll go out there for like some weeks at a time. Okay. And you're right, like it is it's a lot in LA. But if I had to choose, I'll definitely go back to Atlanta. Back to yeah, because like Atlanta is like hustle city, but so you can learn a lot and take it back home.
But for you though, like you do like podcasts and things like that, like curation. So Atlanta, that's prime time. Yeah, discovering artists, putting together shows. You know, it's a bag for you out there. But like for a rapper, it's a bag too. Don't get me wrong, but you know, it's a lot more you know, grit and grocery we got to grind through. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to, and then coming from a different city, you got to compete with the ATLians, you know, the people that's from the city. So, you know, music wise, I would say, you know, being an artist, LA. I'm gonna choose LA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about tapping into any other industries? You know, like we got people like, let's see, Ludacris. He's a fire rapper, and now he in movies like what is he in, Transformer or the other Fast and Furious? Yeah. And then you got people like Will Smith, he like top artist, Jamie Foxx, they were all from the music industry. So have you ever thought like you want to be a rapper, but like this movie bag or this other bag is coming quicker? Like have you ever?
That's the thing though. Like I ain't, you know, rap is cool, but I don't want to be a rapper though. You know, I'm a businessman first. Got you. You know what I'm saying? So I like to diversify my portfolio. You know what I'm saying? So speaking on that, you know, I did a little acting with the White Boy Rick joint. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. So I definitely want to tap into that bag more. I recently I'm looking into I recently started a PLR ebook company. So basically I'm gonna be licensing out ebooks. And it's based on like financial gain, you know, and especially in the black community, you know what I'm saying? So I just started that. Of course, the fashion industry, I love fashion, but you know, fashion and music go hand in hand. So, you know, I got Serene Jeans going, but and then Serene Jeans too is also more so like on like not just fashion, it's more so art, you know.
We can tap more on that if you want to get into that.
We can tap on that too, but just to answer your question, like, I definitely want to, you know, I'm trying to put myself in as many industries as possible, you know what I'm saying? Because average millionaire got 7 streams of income, so
that's good to know. I didn't know that number. Learn something new every day. 7, okay.
7 streams.
That's the goal.
Yeah, that's the goal. Hell yeah.
Right now I'm at 3. I'm almost there.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. For real.
Okay.
So, you know, that's where I'm at with that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go into this clothing line
Come
you
on.
talk about.
Let's
So how did you come up with the name, and like let's tell me your whole vision behind it? I know you like you said your mom got some fashion background, so you know you was around it for some time. So
Serene Jeans, that kind of came about. I started that like some years ago, because I had always been like interested in fashion, and like, you know, art was my first love. I used to draw, like that was my thing growing up. Like even before the music, I was drawing crazy, and like, you know, that was my thing. And you know, I was always into like cartoons. You know, I love anime. I love like, you know, Cartoon Network was my shit growing up. Like, you know, put me in like a safe space. So it always resonated with me. And you know, so fast forward, like, you know, I'm looking at certain clothing lines and everything, and I'm just seeing like it's so many clothing lines nowadays that's getting hot based off like other people's art. Like, and this is no diss to them at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but you know, I see clothing lines like they'll take, like, for instance, they'll take a image of Pikachu, put it on a shirt with they logo under it, and it's fire tee, don't get me wrong, but like, you know, there's no originality.
Yeah, like where's the creativity?
Yeah, where's the creativity? Like, you can't just snatch, you know, if they put out a cease and desist order, it's over for your entire brand. And so I seen that, and I was like, you know, I want to put like some original art. You know, I'm heavily influenced by Bait. You know what I'm saying? I love Nigo and like what he did with Bait. And so many other lines, Billionaire Boys Club and all that. So like, you know, that streetwear culture, streetwear era, heavily influenced by that. So I'm like, yo, I can draw my own stuff. And then I was getting good with Photoshop at the time too. So I'm like, yeah, let me just try to put 2 and 2 together and try to make something shake. You know, some for my people, some original. You know, if you see this shirt, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to see it again unless you know people that know people that know people. And the name just kind of came from like, mom's just like, what do you want to represent? Like, people put this shirt on, what is that saying about them? And I don't know, I just came with Serene Jeans like on some, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in my mind, I'm a jeans. Like, I have so many crazy thoughts that I don't act on, that I probably should start acting on, but, and then at the same time, I'm laid back, I'm cool. Like, I don't ever do too much. I don't ever, like, you know, I'm observative. Is that a word? Is observative a word?
Observative.
That's a word.
I observed.
Observative.
I
think that's a word.
Yeah, the English is not my subject.
No, I'm good at English. But
I use Grammarly.
Oh God. Sometimes I'll just be putting words together. But
it might be a word.
But yeah, no. So I like, you know, the Serene was like just the calm, collected, you know, side of me, and then the jeans was like, basically, you know, it's a lot of people out here with so many ideas that they scared to put out into the world because, you know, they may think, it's not hot right now, so I ain't gonna even put no energy into it. I ain't gonna put no time into it. But realistically, those are geniuses. Those are the people that Kanye is so influential because literally everything he thinks about, he says it and he puts it out and he does something with it, and they label him a genius. And like that's what all geniuses were in time. They were people that had these crazy ideas, these crazy thoughts, but they actually acted on it and was like, I'm gonna put it on paper. I'm gonna try to bring it to fruition. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's, you know, it goes a long way. And so yeah, so Serene Jeans as a whole, it's not really. It is a clothing company. That's the main key to it, but realistically, the whole name is Serene Genius Creative Company. So we like to, you know, dive in all creative realms like art, 3D animation. I just did the cover art for Ish's EP that just dropped.
Okay.
Rested EP. Y'all go get that Rested EP. So I just did that cover art, and that was through my company Serene Genius. So we just kind of like, you know, we want to bring like exclusive art scene back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, some Basquiat. Yeah. You know, Takashi Murakami type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's, you know, Serene.
Did you bring a piece with you?
I did bring a piece with me.
Yeah, let's see it.
I ain't wear it because, you know what I'm saying? It's really like a wearable art piece. You know what I'm saying? It's not kind of like a t-shirt, but.
Show it towards the camera.
I'll show you the camera. It's just one design. I drew it myself, man. Just getting back to my roots. You know what I'm saying? I call him Star-Lord. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it's like the second t-shirt I dropped, I think this year. And, you know, I got the custom inside tag. You know, we can pick up on that. But yeah. So, and it's really a wearable art piece. Like, this not even something you buy, you just wear. Like, honestly, a person like me, I'll buy my tees and like hang them up or fold them up, keep them in the plastic, you know, collectible type shit. Like, you know, I want to venture off into the collectible culture where people just buy the tee, we going to put them up, and then 20 years from now, we gonna sell these motherfuckers for $1,500 a piece.
Yeah, like how they be doing shoes.
You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So I'm kind of trying to get into that lane, and yeah, you know, just taking a day at a time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's take a little drive and transition back into the single,
all right, so
the people can get a chance to hear it. Okay. So before we play a little snippet of it, is it a certain part of the song you want to highlight, or not really? You don't really care?
I ain't gonna lie, I was high as hell when I made this. And like, yeah, it was late. It was like 2-3 in the morning. I was in the studio with my boy Two Phone, and we was really experimenting with auto-tune. I was in like my experimental auto-tune era, and at the time we was like cooking up beats, and then we just like, cause I had so many pre-written verses and shit like that I pieced together. Yeah. And so yeah, we just kind of like got to it, and yeah, we ended up making this craziness. Yeah. So yeah.
All right, so what's the meaning of it? You just like, it just came out of nowhere today?
I ain't gonna lie, like you know, normally I like to have some meaning behind my song, but I can honestly say this is one song that just like felt good to make. Like, I was trying like different ranges. Like, if you listen to the chorus, the hook, you know what I'm saying, I'm more melodic, and a lot of people was telling me like, man, I like melodic Buddha. Like, I ain't heard melodic Buddha. And so, you know, I was just really messing around with range, and it do got a little bit of meaning to it, but it's not really congruent with the verses. So, you know what I'm saying, it was really just like a feel good track, just like a sound good track, you know what I'm saying. And I was really trying something, and it ended up coming out way better than I expected. And we like, bro, we putting this on the album. Okay. Yeah, fuck it. Like, so yeah, this one, it's just a feel good track, turn up, you know, weekend, you know what I'm saying, let's vibe out, and yeah, pump fake. Yeah.
All right, so we can get it played. We got the shout out to the producers in the background getting it together.
Shout out my boy Two Phone Noah, man.
I do what I need, I've been stacking my bread and all. The angels is with me, we never been scared of y'all. He fucking with her, but you smoking on fat and now. Ballin' so hard, need an extra ball. Roll up a blunt of that Texas. Bitch, keep on wasting my time, you be lying and kicky. Residue on me from washing my dishes. I thought she was different, she typical. If I love you, it's gon' be reciprocal. Niggas gon' forfeit that shit, be some triple. The money is digital. I put it back in the safe.
I was talking my shit though. I was talking my shit. No bullshit.
I've been on mine. I'm too high up in the sky, I'm about to jump. I just saw mine. see with the option I'm about to do. I just drove.
Yeah, so I was playing with like range, playing with melody, auto tune, and that's what we came up with. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know why.
I don't know why. Run up 100 then fuck on these bitches for fun. Sippin' Patron, that shit gave me the rub. My bitch a demon, she look like the grudge. Nigga be frontin', they acting like they ain't come get all they swag from me and my bruh.
Hey, I thought you was gonna keep going.
I'll finish you. I ran out of breath.
Okay. So, you know, I don't know if you know this, but I have a bachelor's in psychology, right?
Oh shit, she finna psychoanalyze.
So, like, when I try to do on the interviews, like, I want to talk about music and stuff, but I want people to know the real you, so they can relate and have a reason to want to listen to your music and stuff. Sure. So I did some little twatching. And I went to go just read some of your some of your tweets from the previous years.
Lord.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, you have me weak. Like, it's one thing
I ain't gonna lie, I'm a wild nigga.
Wait, it's something that I want to say. I don't know what happened at what club you was at, but you said, hey, somebody told me who the security guard girls is, so I could go fuck them. Like, I don't know what happened that day, but you made a tweet. It was like,
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm glad we're doing this podcast so I can touch on these security guards.
What club was it again?
This was Brothers on Water Street.
Okay.
And them niggas be acting like dickheads, and I be in there. First of all, I only pull up to certain spots because I'm invited. I know, it's Milwaukee. Like, yeah, I know pretty much all the DJs, the promoters, the bartenders, the whole nine. So, like, if I'm pulling up because they told me to, or showing love. I ain't never just pulling up while 100 niggas with me. Yeah. It's never that. It's me, my guy, another influential blue check artist. Like, bro, like, we come to show love. This is more so like, for one, promo for us, make the DJ look good. It's a business move. Like, that's what we be on in Milwaukee. Like, yo, if we gonna link up, it's some business shit. These niggas be at the door acting like, nigga, this is not my aunt, bro. I'm not trying to get in the club live, bro. This not Drea's in Vegas. Like, gee, I'm coming to say what up to my DJ, shake some hands, get a drink, and I'm gone. And it was just that night, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a respectful guy. Like, I get it. Security guards have a job to do. Secure the premises, for sure. But it's the way you go about it. And that specific night, we pull up, right? It's 11:30. Not late, mind you. And, dude, literally, we coming in, right? The door right here. This nigga sitting up against the wall, not looking at me at all. He just sitting up. And I knock on the thing, and I'm like, yo, we with such and such. We ain't let nobody in. I said, bro, take out my phone, show this nigga the Instagram. He said, bro, we good, bro. Like, dude, still don't look at me at all. That's the ultimate sign of disrespect for me. Like, bro, at least look at me and say this shit, bro. He got his head turned. I'm right here. Not even saying nothing. He just shaking his head. I said, all right, bro, say less, bro. And mind you, I'm damn near semi-lit, when all that went down. But I'm like, yeah, bro, y'all niggas be the reason why, like, the city be getting a bad rep for certain shit. Because it's like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Not trying to, like, single out, certain people. But I'm like, bro, the influential people in the city, bro, this is our scene, bro. Yeah. Like, we come out, it's love when we go out. People, I feel like we be inspiring motherfuckers like, damn. Boodahdarr here, I'm taking a shot with Buddha. It's a good night. It's a lit night. Yeah. And I feed off of shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that feeds me. Like, I like giving that feeling. I like getting that feeling. So for you to be at the door, like, kind of acting like, bro, you don't even know, this shit is so much bigger than you, bro. It's bigger than this club, my nigga. Like, and you're acting like, I'm going to keep my comments for myself. But yeah, I just feel like it was like a disrespectful, It just how he went about it. Like, bro, you could at least looked at me, open the door. Man, bro, I know, yada, yada, they on my ass tonight. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing I can do. Cool, bro. I'm never finna trip on that. But you not making no eye contact with me, and then you not saying nothing, you shaking your head, bro. Come on, bro. I'm not one of them.
So who invited you, the promoter or the DJ?
The DJ invited me.
So when you told the DJ, what he say or she say?
Well, he was like, I'm going to talk to the owner, this and the third, because he was like, that is an issue because I be inviting my peoples. And I told him, I'm like, bro, I get it. Like, they shut doors down at a certain time or, if y'all at capacity, wherever the case may be, bro, I get that. But, like, he was like, you know, that's part of my brand. Like, you know what I'm saying? I make these connects so I can invite y'all to my nights and make my night look good.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a business move, bro. Like, it's Milwaukee. We got to keep everything got to be, you know, as much as we can. And so, he was like, yeah, I'm going to talk to the owner, yada, yada. And he was like, yeah, that has been a problem, like, because, like, they ain't been letting my people in. I'm like, bro, I'm never going to get here no earlier than, the earliest I might get here is 11 on a good day. Like, I'm bored. Fucking, I'm pulling up early. But... You know what I'm saying? It's always going to be late, bro. So, like, if this going to be an issue every time, then I just, you know, I can't pull up, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like that's a bad look because, you know, they be fucking up, you know, plays. Like, you know, this is, like I said, this shit bigger than you. Just bigger than this club. It's bigger than me. Shit. Like, this is like, you know, we need that connection.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I could go sign a deal tomorrow and blow the fuck up. And, like,
right.
that's a good look for anybody I'm around. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, we need to keep these connections. And vice versa. He could blow up tomorrow and be like, hey, but Buddha been showing love, so I'm bringing Buddha around. But you on some, like, you know, trying to block the... And I'm like, bro, y'all, you know, especially you ain't really got... You don't know what this about. Like, you don't do what we do, so like, you don't understand it, bro. Like, you just being a security guard. Do your job, but... have some respect behind it, and then know who you talking to, nigga.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So, I didn't even write that one down. That was just a funny thing. That I remember you saying.
I'm like, bro, I'm gonna fuck your bitch, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna make you feel this one, bro.
Did somebody help you out, though?
Nah.
If you would have put it on your Instagram story or Facebook, somebody probably would have helped you out.
I should have recorded this nigga. Like, somebody find this nigga girl. But I ain't doing all that. But no, the owner did actually see that tweet. And he was like, what happened? He was like, you know, it's like, did he call a show? Did he get kicked out? And I'm like, nah, bro, I'll be cool. But y'all niggas like to poke the bear. Like, they love doing it. And then they like doing it with niggas they know the face. Like, bro, you know who I am, bro. You know I'm in here every other week to see such and such. Like, you know these things, bro. So by the fact that you doing that, I feel like you just being a dick. Because you can, because you got the power to do so. Yeah. And I ain't going to argue with you, bro. Niggas Water Street, bro.
Right.
Like,
so I guess it's leading into my next thing I'm about to say. You said you want to do taekwondo and boxing. So is that the reason
shit
why?
Like that? No bullshit. I'm saying, like, bro, I be needing a way to release anger because, like, the weed, of course, it keep me cool, but, like, you know, sometimes I just be wanting to beat niggas, and it's like I need to go, like, I need to let that out, somewhere, because that's not a good feeling. But it be stuff like that. Yeah. Like, I'm cool. Like, I'm a lover. I'm not a fighter at all. Like, anybody will tell you. I'm cool. I like to smoke, chill, you know, kick it, turn up. But I just, you know, I don't like the disrespect. I can't tolerate disrespect. And, like, and it's always like club night. It's always security guards. Security guards, like, a rapper's arch nemesis. Like, if you ain't got no section in there that night or... You know what I'm saying? And granted, every club / bar we go to, we dropping at least 100, 150, 200 at the bar a night. Like, I know I gotta slow down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because last night alone, I dropped like $100 at the bar. And that don't sound like a lot of money, but like, yo.
I mean, it kind of, because what Jason's like, what, $3 or $4 a shot?
Oh, shit. That Casamigos be about $12.
$12 a shot, okay.
So it add up, you know what I'm saying?
And you know, I'm a girl. I don't know prices of drinks.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, you know, I'm a guy. I'm buying these, so I know exactly what they cost. But like, you know, you do that 2-3 days, you came out $300-$400 at the bar. That's a whole section. Like,
yeah, that is.
You know
what
I'm saying? So
yeah,
you know, but I'm like, yeah, bro. Like, y'all be trying to, you know, turn away the people. I'm like, bro, we the ones spending the money.
Yeah.
We the ones bringing up the people in, you know, rubbing hands, you know, shaking hands, rubbing shoulders, kissing babies. So, yeah, man, I just put that on record, man. Biggest pet peeve is security guards. I hate you niggas. Not all of y'all. I fuck with the ones that fuck with me, but y'all other niggas.
What do you want to be remembered as?
A real one. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, Buddha always showed love, you know what I'm saying? I always uplifted my people or uplift my people. You know what I'm saying? Inspire creativity, inspire people to be themselves, do you. You know what I'm saying? We don't care what the critics talking about. We don't care what social media talking about. We don't care what, you know, the niggas sitting next to you talking about. Like, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is me. This is what I bring to the table. And yeah, I just want to inspire people to do them. You know, at all times, be you, bro. Don't never conform, ever. It's okay to shapeshift a little bit, you know what I'm saying? You might gotta, you know, change your ways a little bit to get something you want, but never completely change yourself because you feel like this is what somebody else wants or this is what society is telling you to do. Be you, bro. Do what you want to do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And my last question, if you had to give some advice to some up-and-coming artists, because you know you've been through a lot, you said you've been through some bad deals and you experienced a lot. Somebody viewing this thing, they probably just started maybe like this year or something. What would be the advice you would give them starting? Like if you could do something over, like what would be the advice you would give them?
Man, if I could do something over, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, like, man plans and God plans. So I feel like my career it is what it is. It's been a good one, you know what I'm saying, for sure. So, but like advice to upcoming, I'm gonna just say consistency is ultimate. If I could do something over, I would, you know, like back when I dropped cheat codes, I would have,
kept pushing it,
like hard, like crazy, and I kind of like took a step back and like, well, it's not really a step back, you know, I was exploring life. You know, I had moved to Canada for a little bit and. You know, I was moving around. My brother went on tour, so I was on like 2 tours with him. And then the movie stuff came about, did that. And so, like, it wasn't necessarily a break, but I kind of put it on the back burner. And then just recently, I just came out of a hiatus of like, well, not really a hiatus. You know, the album is done, but I ain't really been as vocal or as, I guess, out here visual, you know. So I would just say consistency is like number 1. And then 2, again, it refers back to the first question. Like, literally, you just got to be you. You got to literally do you. Like, people love the artists that's popping right now. They love them so much because they love them. We love Future because we love Future. Yeah. The music, of course, but, you know, every interview, every time nigga speak, everything he put on, people just eat it up. And it's like, you know, he just be doing him. He even said in an interview, he was like, there'll never be another Future because... can't nobody do it how I do it because I'm doing me. This is what I do. This is how I don't want you to try to be like me. I want you to be you. And I feel like a lot of artists, like, they either try to mirror themselves after other artists and, like, move like that and kind of have that as their whole persona. And, you know what I'm saying? If it don't resonate with you, if that's not truly you, it's never going to work. So stay consistent and literally whatever your brand is, whatever you are, whatever you want to push out and what you feel is right for the world, do that, bro. And yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Just to go back to Mary Lane. You remember I was trying to be your manager?
Yeah, I did.
Well, like in 2018 when I was in that, because I do marketing management now, but I don't do management. But this is crazy. I still got your EPK on my phone. Like I seen it the other day. You had a white backdrop.
I made that EPK myself.
Yeah, I still got that. So that's crazy. That's super crazy. You came to my house on 41st and Lloyd.
And it's crazy. 10 years later, and I still ain't got no manager.
That wasn't 10. That was like 5 years ago. 6 years ago. Wait, when I first moved back to Milwaukee.
What year was that?
Like 6 years ago when I first moved back to Milwaukee.
Oh, okay.
Like 2017, 18.
Oh, okay.
You was about to leave though. When I first came, you was about to go. So that's the reason why we didn't push on it. But that's just wild. Like I just thought about that.
Yeah, no, we was supposed to definitely get some work in, which we still can.
Yeah.
It's all love. Forever.
So again, we here with
Boodahdarr.
You want to shout out your social media and all that?
Yeah, so y'all follow me on Instagram at Boodahdarr. That's B as in boy, O, D as in dog, A-H, D as in dog, A-R-R. And that's all my socials. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook is official Boodahdarr. Yeah, it's everything. Oh, add me on Twitch too, Boodahdarr. I'm gonna get on my Twitch shit soon. So yeah. Yeah,
so it's your girl Mocha. Yeah. And as we end the little podcast, y'all know I'm a motivational speaker. Yeah. So like he was saying earlier on, just keep going, keep doing you. If you're an artist viewing this, just keep pushing. Like especially if you live in an area like Milwaukee, where it's little to no opportunities, don't give up. You'll have those moments. You fucking with her, boy, you smoking on fat.